Hey, Opa people, listen, alright, Kenline here today to do a fairly quick off-the-cuff video because I want to talk about Dragon. Once again, Monkey Dragon is the focus of conversation. And I know a lot of the Dragon fanboys and fangirls, especially Zoro fanboy 124, that come knocking on my door like, what the fuck? Hey, listen, as of late, I am even more so inclined to believe that Dragon is not on the Yonko tier. I know this goes against a lot of folks who, especially those that believe that Dragon is the strongest motherfucker on the planet. You have the recent chapters of One Piece, where Big Mom, she is directly sucking out life force. I mean, that is so goddamn broken on so many levels, and potentially she is creating life. She's giving life to inanimate objects, whether it be like candy, whether it be fruit, whether it be various sorts of snacks, whether it be like some random tree, whether it be a chair. Big Mom's doing crazy stuff. And then on top of that, in a previous chapter, we saw Kaido take two of his henchmen and he smashed them off the island. And it wasn't like a meager, like, just off the island. They went into like the goddamn stratosphere. They were gone. He sent them packing probably dozens, if not hundreds of kilometers in one hit. The dude's physical might is extraordinary. Now, ultimately, what I'm trying to say here is, given the potential scope of the powers of Kaido, Dragon, and Big Mom, I don't think he's on their level. So Dragon can have various sorts of powers, but there's three main ones. You have either the Dragon Mythical Zone Dragon, you have the Wind Logia, which I'm on that camp, and then you have the Weather Paramecia, that type of thing. So given the way Kaido's physical force is being exemplified, when it comes to him falling 10k, bumping his head, not a big deal. When it comes to him smashing these two people into like the stratosphere and beyond, given the way his body operates, I don't think Dragon can kill Kaido, period. He can do all sorts of shit, whether it comes to, if he's a Weather Logia, whether it comes to like lightning, whether it comes to making like these giant tornadoes, which you can do via the wind as well. When it comes to all sorts of things that you can do via the wind and weather, I don't think a single thing can affect Kaido. Kaido is massively abnormal. The only thing that maybe you can do is to like drown the dude, but given how he's tried to kill himself like a billion times over, I don't see even water working on Kaido. Why exactly, we don't know. But his physical force alone makes me believe that nothing Dragon can do can beat Kaido. Dragon can slow him down, possibly, but he can't kill Kaido. Then there's Big Mom, who's just goddamn broken. The bitch is broken. So nasty broken. The things that she could potentially do with that power alone are horrifying. Let alone if it's like a magic-based power, like a witch no me, something like that. Now, again, you have the wind, you have the weather, you have possibly a dragon zone of some kind, which are all nice and dandy, but I don't think that the potential of those powers can put him on the same tier as the Yonko. And in all honesty, when you look at someone like Blackbeard, who was able to force Dragon Team Blackbeard all day, every day, 24/7, 365, people. When you have Team Blackbeard and they forced out Dragon from his main headquarters. Now, granted, people are saying that Dragon did it on purpose, where he knew that they were coming in advance, and so they set a blaze to the area, and then they left before Blackbeard could actually do his thing, which is possible. It's very possible, but we don't know that. Given the report of Cypher Pole Aegis Zero, Blackbeard and company ransacked the place, and then they were forced out, which would mean that Dragon felt it necessary to not contend with Blackbeard. I mean, since Blackbeard does have the power of the Guru no Mi, the power to destroy the world, yeah. And then there's Shanks, who, I mean, I wouldn't even compare Shanks to any of them. You know why? Because Blackbeard says, I'm not ready to fight Shanks. He's that dude. Okay, alright, fine. He's on top of Mount Everest. We've seen Dragon have like wind effects, like where he goes, when it comes to Logtown, when it comes to the Goa Kingdom, when it comes, I mean, there was even an episode, I think, where he saved Sabo, where he touches down, and like there's like a small little whirlwind where his feet are. So it's fairly obvious that everything that he does is wind related, which again, it could mean weather. And some folks do say that he was the one that saved Luffy in Logtown. Okay, again, He can do all these things. But the scope of Kaido's powers, it's way too far, dude. It's just goddamn too far. And Big Mom's powers are so broken. We're understanding that when it comes to life, it's not just those around her. It could be herself. She could manipulate her own life force in crazy ways. Listen, I'm not saying that what I'm saying is concrete. No, I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that the potential power of the Yonko, I think, surpasses the potential power of Monkey D. Dragon. I mean, yeah, he could control the weather like an entire area, but I mean, what is doing that gonna do against someone like Kaido, who can just snuff that shit out if he so choose to? Dude, you don't fall Kente. Bit my tongue. You don't fall 10K. You don't send two dudes packing with a club like that and don't call yourself the strongest thing alive. His physical force is just too damn much. It really is. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So, that being said, so he's in between Admiral and Yonko. He's in that gap, right? Like, he's like Mihawk tier, which is fantastic, but it's not Yonko. He's not number one. That's, no. I wouldn't even dare put Dragon as number one, no. But, I mean, hey, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, and when I am wrong, I'll admit it. But I think I'm right. And if I am right, then you guys, when it happens, when it's confirmed that I'm right, you guys point out, oh yeah, King was right. When that happens, I don't care if it's 10 years from now and I got 3 kids. When I'm right, you guys call it that I'm right. It's that simple. So, we'll see in the future. Near, far, we'll see nonetheless. Do not misunderstand what I'm trying to say here. I'm not trying to shit on Dragon. I think Dragon's a cool dude. But I don't think he is as powerful as the Yonko. That's my take. By the way, one last thing I want to clarify. When I talk about like strength, I'm talking about overall combat ability. So I'm not just talking about what you can destroy. I'm talking about speed. I'm talking about powers like innate abilities. I'm talking about endurance. I'm talking about intelligence. I'm talking about all these different types of things. So when I say stronger, Dragon may very well have more destructive capacity than, let's say, someone like Big Mom or Shanks. I wouldn't say Kaido or even Blackbeard, no way, because again, he has the power to destroy the world. However, just because he has more destructive capacity doesn't mean that he's overall stronger than Big Mom, because Big Mom has insanely broken abilities. Dragon may be superior in one aspect of overall power than the Yonko, i.e. destructive power, i.e. area of effect, but that does not mean that he is stronger from an overall combat ability standpoint. It's very possible that Shanks can outspeed Dragon, or it's very possible that Big Mom has more endurance than Dragon. Like, do you see what I'm saying here? And again, based on the abilities alone in Big Mom manipulating life in of itself is just, it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. So you get what I'm saying here. Let me just clarify that one more time. When I mean strength, I don't mean just what you can blow up, or how much you can lift, or how fast you are. It's a combination of every combat aspect of that character. Overall combat ability. That's what I mean when I say that the Yonko are above Dragon. Dragon may beat them in 1 or 2 aspects, but overall, they are still superior than Dragon. That's what I mean. So King Lightning, once again, rate the video, comment, subscribe. Have a nice goddamn day.